Welcome back to Live to the Max. Why do you climb a wall? Maybe just because it's there, but there's got to be more to it than that. Tonight, we show you more.
Climbing's great. Just look at the view. People aren't always able to get away like this to enjoy their favorite activities though. There's a company in St. Paul, Minnesota that's one of the leading developers of artificial climbing systems. Their name is Nicros. And because of companies like Nicros, climbers are able to enjoy their sport nearly any time they want. Let's take a tour and see what they do. Nate, we were just out in the gym climbing, and they told us that all the components that are in Vertical Endeavors actually are manufactured right here by Nicros itself.
Yes, they are. And not only do we manufacture the products and supply the walls, but we offer all of the other services as well, too. So it's kind of a complete package of products and services.
We looked over a display with a few of their climbing holds, but with as many as I'd seen on the climbing walls, this was just a sampling.
The shapes are really important to climbers in that they need to be ergonomic so that climbers are not injured due to the shape of the hold.
Sure. What else have you got besides the holds themselves?
Well, let's go out and take a look.
Okay, sure.
We have over 1,200 shapes, and you can see on the table here they range from small, very small shapes to some larger, some training tools. In addition to handholds, we also sell training tools. I'll speak about that in just a moment. We also sell very, very large shapes, and some of them are pretty fun. We have to provide a lot of variety.
We examined a section of their special wall panel system. Its design provides an authentic rock texture to the wall surface and is a secure material on which to safely bolt the shaped hole. Just trim the edges off.
Yep.
Put a bunch of these together like puzzle pieces, and you got yourself a climbing wall.
Yep. There's an example of one of our doors for our climbing walls with our company name and logo.
A door? What do you need a door on a wall for?
You need access to get behind the wall to check things on a regular basis.
Oh, for safety.
Yes. This is one of our park boulders. We have 4 different models. This is our medium, and Parks and Rec departments, as well as a number of other organizations buy these and drop them outdoors in their park, and the kids play on them.
A lot different than having a jungle gym or a teeter-totter swing set in your park.
Absolutely. The kids just love climbing on these things.
Yeah. The surface looks like it's natural.
Yeah, this is actually molded from real rock. You can see some of the intricate detail here, here, and here. And yet these edges where children's hands grip the wall, these are softened and rounded so that they won't hurt themselves.
What else have you got?
Well, we've got one of these in progress that we can show you if you'd like to see it kind of halfway done.
Yeah, sure, that'd be interesting.
Take a look. Here's our medium boulder, and this one isn't quite complete, hence the mess. We manufacture this boulder in pieces. So this section right here is one piece. This section is another piece.
And this looks like
this
what
is
the material itself is.
Yep, that's some of the cured fiberglass resin.
Well, this feels really hard.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
Very, very strong. So that's the big advantage to this product. It's made of fiberglass, so it's very easy to install, lightweight. A little bit more expensive from a production standpoint over concrete, but concrete cracks.
And you got another example of a different style over here too. We checked out their large boulder example too. It's bigger and a little more interesting with a hole to crawl through. And then the creme de la creme, the near real thing.
Now here's an example of another product that we sell. We call this Art Wall, ART, for Advanced Rock Wall Technology. This is made of concrete, quite different from the fiberglass I showed you earlier. It's a lot thicker, a lot quieter, less resonance, has a drier, more rock-like feel as opposed to the plastics. And you'll see another difference with this product is you see these circles here. There are 2, 4, 6, and 8-inch circular discs, which I'll show you on the end product. This is where you can bolt the handholds on.
Nate went on to explain that what makes this such a unique product for climbing is that it's molded from real rock. All the little surface features are as realistic as those climbers find when climbing on natural rock. The look, the feel, and the sound are all so realistic.
This is the top of the line product in the climbing industry, and that's what makes it the top of the line. It's the dry, cool feel together with a quiet, dead, rock-like sound, but yet you have the ability to bolt handholds on too, so the wall doesn't become boring. You can climb a number of different challenges on the same route.
So the sound is a factor too, that climbers want this to be an aesthetic experience, not just go and do it.
Yeah, if you're a climber and you're scratching around on a plasticky sounding product, that feels different to a climber than it does real rock. Once this is all bolted in place, it may sound a little bit resiny now, but we'll go out into the climbing gym and show you the finished product, and you can tap on it. It sounds exactly like tapping on real rock. It's very cold, has that cold feel like rock, and has that same texture as well.
Okay, yeah. Let's check that out.
This is the finished product. This is Artwall. As you can see, it looks like real rock, yet it has the advantage that you can bolt on modular handholds.
Nate explained that climbers can use the surface features or the bolted-on handholds to grab. And Nicros will even create cracks in the surfaces that are so realistic, it is like climbing on real rock.
And this was all hand carved with the molded features adjacent to it.
Wow, that's great. You can actually get in and wedge yourself in there.
Oh yeah, all
and
kinds
make that a hold in itself.
Yep.
It does feel real. It's got that coldness
Yep,
to it.
very solid.
And it's very solid, yeah, you're right.
You know, when you compare the appearance of this product to the traditional commercial climbing gym walls, this is aesthetically and visually stunning.
Yeah, this feels like a really interesting surface and area to be climbing in. Nate showed me some of the incredible climbing spaces they've created for their own Vertical Endeavors climbing facilities, but also for retailers such as REI Co-op and university student rec centers around the country. I asked Nate if there was another company that builds and installs these systems after they manufacture them.
Well, we do the whole thing. We do everything, the design, the engineering, the construction, all the finished tinting, including the installation of the handholds, as well as the training. At any given time, we have 3 to 5 crews that travel all throughout the country and sometimes even outside of the United States to install these climbing walls. So not just anybody can build these. It's pretty important that it's done right. You know, climbing's a safety activity, and so we got to be pretty careful about who does the installation and how we train them.
Nate owns both Nicros and Vertical Endeavors, which together offer the perfect synergy to complement each other.
So when Nicros sells a climbing wall to a customer, Nicros will provide all the engineering, the design, and the construction, and then we hand off the final phases of the project to Vertical Endeavors to provide the handhold installation as well as any training of the staff.
Companies like Nicros have really changed the world for climbers. Artificial climbing environments are now a prolific industry with locations near to home or around the world. People can climb day or night, in fair or foul weather, any season, and even purchase components and set up their own climbing walls at home.
It was really nice just for me and my friends to use when we're climbing. And then it's really great for training, like you can set it up specifically for your needs at the time. And you can change it whenever you need to for however you want to train.
I'm considering getting my own climbing gym set up at home to get ripped. Guess I gotta work on that.
When we come back, we'll wrap up this edition of Life to the Max. Stay with us.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.